Hey everyone, this is Meg with a current release game review, and today I'm going to be going over Mass Effect 2. Now, before I actually get started, I've been asked, do I play as a female or a male Shepard? I play as a female Shepard. I got a little bit obsessed with trying to make her look like me. I also want to add really quickly that I haven't played the first one, but I did pick up a copy after I started playing Mass Effect 2. I did kind of fall in love with it a little bit. So I will be playing this through, and hopefully doing a review on that as well. So yes, let's get this review started. Now, Mass Effect 2 begins with Shepard dying. Cheery intro, don't you think? But relax, as he or she is then revived and hired by Cerberus, a shady at best organisation, who then orders you to get a team together, find out more about an alien foe, the Collectors, and embark on what sounds like a suicide mission. It's a pretty good story as stories go, but I don't think it's the main story that deserves the praise, but the stories of all those people you bump into and meet on all the worlds that you explore. I also love the supporting cast. If it were a movie, this would truly be an ensemble piece. Each character has their own motivations, traumas, histories and personalities. The game focuses very much on getting to know your crew, which is a really nice touch because all of the characters are fascinating. The only character I didn't really care for was Miranda. Now, she and Jack got into a little bit of a scuffle, and when I took Jack's side, she decided I was, I don't know, untrustworthy or a traitor, even though I just saved her sister and brought them closer together. But I stick with my choice. The way I figure, if you give Jack a reason to be disloyal, she'd probably kill you.
Shit, you sound like a pussy.
Overall, the story is good, but it's the small details that are the most impressive. The work and development put in to create backstories and personalities, not just for the central cast, but for all these people that inhabit space, just adds to an already great story. The action and gunplay are fairly straightforward. I had a lot of trouble crouching and vaulting over objects, but that might just be me. You can upgrade weapons and personal skills really easily. I didn't rely too heavily on biotics, but I depended on my team members to do so, and you can level these up in a similar way. I really liked the ability to select weapons before a mission or replace them if need be. You can also gain loyalty by completing missions for certain people, and this was great as it reflected the story and the team dynamic. But despite its sandbox feel, there are some linear restrictions. For example, you might not be able to complete a loyalty mission before completing a task set by the Illusive Man, which you may or may not be ready for, as I discovered the hard way. It can be flexible though. Most of the time you explore to shop, recruit, complete loyalty missions or mini missions, all the time expanding and developing yourself and your team members. Exploration is done through selecting destinations on your world map. It's here that you can explore different planets, galaxies, etc. You can also scan planets and mine them for valuable resources like Element Zero and Iridium, Platinum, that kind of thing. You can pick up a lot of those elements in-game as well, and you can also hack data pads and safes for extra credits. Gameplay also involves interactive cutscenes. Now, in the many conversations that you'll have with your team members or people that you meet on the worlds, you as the player can dictate your approach. Trigger actions may appear too, but these affect your Paragon and Renegade meter. Some actions may be renegade-ish and others will make you a pillar of society. It's up to you to decide which one you will choose. The one problem that they had with the suggestions at the bottom of the screen is that sometimes they didn't even remotely resemble what you actually said, which at times can be frustrating and occasionally loyalty destroying, as I discovered. I also want to add here that there are a lot of glitches in the game for me, and there's nothing more frustrating than being right in the middle of a level and finding that you're stuck and can't move because you're too busy floating in midair. Overall though, the gameplay has a really good mix, I think. Yes, there's some things that they can probably improve for Mass Effect 3, but overall the action and the gameplay was enjoyable, and there was a large variety of things to do and keep you busy. Add this to the fact that the player can dictate how they approach this game, and you have an all-round enjoyable experience. The environments of Mass Effect were pretty cool too. There's a lot of variety of different styles and locales. Character models were great, textures, faces. Occasionally the mouths didn't match to what was being said, but I think that's kind of forgivable. The little cinematic sections that play when you enter and exit a planet were really nice too, very cinematic. Overall the visuals were great, colourful and complemented the game well, but I'm not going to go into this much more because I don't feel that I need to. They are great, but the game's strong points have nothing to do with the visuals, so I'm going to finish this section by saying overall the graphics are good and they support the game very well. I love the score of Mass Effect 2. It's like a combination of sort of Blade Runner-esque synthesized sounds with that sort of epic orchestral score, like, I don't know, similar to Star Trek or Galaxy Quest. I realise those are really eclectic choices. So we end up getting an 80s kind of sci-fi sound combined with the grander orchestral scores we've come to know as the epic space music. That was my really crappy attempt at the Trailer Man's voice. Coming soon this fall. Now some of my favourite tracks have a more synthesized sound to them, like Mordin or Samara, which is this sort of really eerie ethnic piece of music with a warlike kind of vibe. There's some great character theme tracks in there. The final tracks, the End Run and Suicide Mission, are incredible. I'd recommend these to anybody who loves just a big orchestral score. Overall, the score has a lot of musical variety while still staying true to the genre and the story and the characters. If I wasn't a poor student, I would buy the whole album. I personally think it's worth every penny. I am obsessed with this game. It's right up there in my list of favourites. It's joined the ranks of Silent Hill 2 and yes, even Heavy Rain. I would be tempted to give this game a 9.5 or a 10 out of 10. The development of the story and characters just makes me feel like I did when I played through Final Fantasy X, like I'm journeying with these people and just having a blast doing it. It's a kind of team development that you rarely get to see. The only thing that could be classed as a major problem are the lengthy loading screens, but if you're playing it for hours and hours like me, it gives you a chance to get up, go to the toilet, grab a drink, grab a snack, and everything else you need to survive. Sometimes the game could be quite glitchy too. The dialogue suggestions could be frustrating at times, but overall, I mean, I think this game is just great. I absolutely love it.
We will fight for the lost.
So thank you for watching this video, commenting and subscribing. I can't wait for Mass Effect 3 and hopefully I'll get this finished before the third one comes out. So I will see you guys all in my next video next Thursday. This is Commander Shepard and this is my favourite channel on the Citadel. That was really nerdy. Yes? God, now I know why I do it in my bedroom. No one can see me up there. This is the look they were giving me. Someone out there rustling a bag really loudly. I can hear them. The character was a before yourself that you... Sorry, I was distracted by that lady. She's got this really bright coat on.